and Charlie 35. If I explain some key points here, like we have an anonymous class name comparator. Name comparator, let me show you. Here, yes, is name comparator is implemented as anonymous class, allowing for inline comparator logic. And then we have comparator, like comparators allow flexible sorting by different criteria, like name in this case we have seen, or you can add more comparators, for example by age, for sorting by different attributes. That is also possible. Like you can sort, if we have seen here sorting by name, you can take the age, you can take any another attributes to sort the list, you can. So that is why our A option is correct. Let's come back to the question and marked as a correct option. A option is a correct option. Okay, let's check B option, comparable. B option, comparable. For option A, first we have seen definition. So again, let me tell you, for comparable, we are again just start with the definition so that you can understand easily. Definition. Comparable is another interface in Java used to define the natural ordering of object of a class. It allows you to impose an order on the instances of a class by implementing a single compare to method. So now I got the idea of comparable with the help of definition. Let me tell you, like for option A, we have also seen the method. Okay, let me explain the method for comparable. Okay, let's talk about the method which you can use in comparable interface. It contains the method compare to. The method is compare to. Type is capital T, and this is what the object, which compares the current object this with another object O of the type. It returns a negative integer if of same type. It returns a negative integer if the current object is less than the object being compared, 0 if they are equal, positive integer if the current object is greater. For the option A, we have also seen the usage. Okay, let's check usage for comparable also, like where you can use comparable interface. Let me change the color. Yes, you can use comparable when you want the object of a class to have a natural ordering, like sorting by an object primary property, you can say. For example, sorting by name in a person's class is easy. We have seen the sorting by name with the help of comparator here. Yes, and for the comparable, which is option B, we have also know about the usage. Okay, let me take one more example for comparable, like how you can write comparable in your Java project, in your Java program. Just let me give you one code example. Where we can write. Okay, let me just take an arrow. Okay, this is for the comparable. Let me write here. Let me write the code for the comparable example code. You can see, like, let me take public class person implements comparable type is a person. Then we have opening curly braces here. We can take the attributes as name as a string type. Then we have age as integer type. This is what the data type. Okay, then we have the public. Let me change the color again. Public int compare to method. Inside that we have type as person, and you can take the other object as an argument. Then return this return int has the return type, like return this dot name dot compare to. Then we have other dot name. What we are doing here, we are sorting by name. Just let me highlight, we are sorting by name. Here we are comparing this dot name with the compare to method, and this is what the other person's name. Yes, so this is the way which you can use to implement the comparable interface in your Java project. Okay, let me tell you the B option is, let me tell you about the B option. B option is correct. Comparable is an interface. So now we have seen option A is correct, option B is correct. Let's check option C. Let's check option C. Option C we have comparator interface. For that just let me explain. There is no such interface named comparator interface in the Java standard library. It might sound like a valid name, but doesn't exist in Java. The correct name is simply comparator, which is already an interface. So that is why C option is wrong. Okay, let's check D option. C option is wrong. Okay, let's check D option. D option we have the comparable interface. C option, that was comparator interface. In D option we have comparable interface. Let me explain. Like option C, comparable interfaces does not exist in Java. The actual interface used for comparing object with natural ordering is called as comparable. So that is why the correct choice is A, comparator, and B, comparable. Both A, comparator, and B, comparable are interfaces in Java. Okay, so only two options is correct, that is option A and option B. Okay, that's all for this lecture. I'll see you in the next lecture. Right? D option is wrong. Okay.